Good morning. Well, I've grown chillies this year for the first time. I sowed them very late. I didn't think I was going to get anything off them, but I have. I've kept them in the greenhouse. They are supposed to be a variety of chilli that can be grown outside, but I didn't take the chance on that. I just grew them in the greenhouse. I harvested the last of them, well actually this morning, because I found a couple that I'd missed. But the main of them I harvested a couple of days ago. I waited until they went red. I was a bit worried that they weren't going to be very hot. I tried one when they were all just green and it wasn't very hot at all. But once they turned red, I cut a little slither out one of the red ones. I didn't eat the seed, and it was very hot, so I'm very pleased about that. So that is the state of me chillies now. They're looking very sorry for themselves. What I want to do is to try and overwinter them. A lot of people will just grow new chilli plants every year, but these will come back year after year. Not that I've ever tried it, and not that I'm an expert at all, but I'm going to try it. So I want to sort these out now to see if I can give them the best chance possible to survive the winter. So I am flying by the seat of my pants as usual with doing this. I've watched a quick video this morning about it and I figure I can do it. It's not rocket science. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the chillies down. I'm not exactly sure where to. In the video it said cut them down to where the main stem forks off like that, but obviously I'm not going to leave it that long. So I'm just going to cut them down to where I can see maybe some leaf shoots coming out. I'm going to remove all the leaves. I'm going to take them out of the pots and maybe trim up the roots a little bit, we'll see, and then pot them on into bigger pots. I don't want to, I was just going to leave them in these pots and pot them on next year, but really when I think about it, next year, next spring is when they're going to be starting to put forward all their new growth. So I don't really want to be disturbing them then by repotting them on. If I do it now, I figure that's the best time to do it, when they're already starting to become dormant and it won't do as much harm. So nothing else for it, just got to start really, haven't I? And then I'm just going to take off all the rest of the leaves. I actually had to go and buy a bag of compost this morning. I thought I'd finished with all of that for this year. These are quite dry. I mean, they're not bone dry, but I haven't obviously been watering them for a while. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to step outside the greenhouse door and I'm going to knock off as much as of this old compost as I can. I'll have a look at the roots, maybe trim them a little bit and see what I think. And then I just want the chilli stalk just level with the new lot of soil there. Push that in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give them a little bit of a water after I've done this. I've got 8 plants. I'm going to water them, but not loads. It's just to water them in and let the roots get down a little bit. I will be leaving them in the greenhouse for the minute. It's only September. Certainly no chance any frosts or very cold weather for quite a long time yet, but when it gets to proper freezing cold midwinter kind of weather, I'm going to bring them in the house and put them in the spare room. It's very cool in there, and just let them sit until spring, and we will see what we will see. So that's me. I've got my 8 chilli plants now trimmed, dried down, repotted. I've given them a light watering. I've put them in the greenhouse until it gets into the depths of the winter. Then I'm going to take them in the house, keep them in the cool spare room. Then once the worst of the winter is over, I'll probably put them back into the greenhouse. Fingers crossed. You know, if some of them survive, I'll be happy. If not, I'll have to start again from seed. Had so much rain and that, oh, it's encouraging all that stuff. Yes, I've got weeds everywhere. Well, I've spent very little time at the allotment over the last couple of weeks because the amount of rain we've had, it's been so wet. And the weeds are everywhere. However, I think there's quite a lot of harvest today, so I'm going to have a pot around, just topped up the compost, and we'll see what I can pick this lovely September day. It's cooled right down, although it's a beautiful day today. The skies are blue, the sun is out, the birds are chirping, but it's cool. There's a cool breeze, which I'm very thankful for. So let's have a little look around and see what I can pick. Are they ever going to end? got a nice red cabbage I could harvest there as well, but I think I'll just leave it in the ground because I think this is enough veg to be going on with. I'll come and get that next week when I want to cook with it. Anyway, this is my definition of joy here. I'll catch you next time. Bye.